What's up, guys? Let me know when you can see me and we'll get this started. I gotta get all my stuff up here real quick. All right, let me see, and let's get this over here. There we go. All right, guys, welcome to the chat. Let's see what's going on here. I just got home, so I haven't really looked at the charts much other than from my phone. As you guys know, we are working on getting the building all set up. It's going to be a little bit more work than I thought. So anyways, bear with me. And so we talked about this morning. Those of you that were here, we'll wait for some more people to get in here. Guys, smash the likes. Like I said, give it a few minutes. We'll get some more people in here. Jay Dutt said it's a trap. What's up, Zayad? S. Jennings, what's up, man? Omar, how you doing, buddy? Juno, what's up? Sam Taylor, Kevin T. Can it be a trap of a trap? What's good, man? All right, so we talked about this morning, talked about possibility of popping back in the triangle, which we did. I did enter some shorts, and I have been laddering shorts. I have my stops up here at 38.2. I am in the red, obviously, but that comes with trading, right? Risk management, guys. We made good money coming down here, so let's see what happens. If we do break this top trend line, I had it marked this morning at 37.7, and that's just because this high volume node here. Does seem like we're getting rejected there. If we do look at the EMA, let's pull that up. Will Christie, thanks for the super chat, man. If we go off this high right here, let me get that back on there. If we go off this high right here, we are showing hidden bearish divergence there also, from there to there. We'll see how that plays out. Let's go into the smaller time frames though and see if we can get any clues. One other thing I want to point out, Ethereum, we're still below the 8 EMA here, and we talked about this. If Ethereum can't pop up here in the net by tomorrow, we've had our 21 cross our 55 EMA here. So if we do close down below the 8 EMA, which is around 26, right around 26,000. If we close below 26,000 on Ethereum tomorrow, that will confirm the sell signal on the EMA strategy on the daily. That's a pretty big deal. We can look at what happened when Litecoin hit it. Litecoin's getting resistance at its 8 EMA too. But right here is where Litecoin hit its daily sell on the EMA strategy. And if we go over to Bitcoin, we get over here. Same thing. This was our sell on the daily in Bitcoin, and you see what happened after that. And I believe Ethereum, if that does happen tomorrow, that will confirm more downside for Bitcoin also. But let's zoom in here a little bit. Let me get these EMAs off the screen. All right, so let's take a look at this. Still getting that hidden bearish divergence, which is lower highs in the price action, higher highs in the RSI. And as you can see, if we go just off the last two peaks here, let me stretch this out so you guys can see it. We have higher highs, and this is the daily, guys. That's a pretty big deal. And if we go off them two peaks here, we have lower highs. That is hidden bearish divergence. So unless we break up out of this triangle and get a major pump there, our volume's still very low. Nothing really happened. And if you guys feel like you missed out here, I wouldn't be too worried. It doesn't go straight up like this without coming back. If you do think it's going to continue up, there'll be more chances to buy in a little bit lower. John Walters, thanks, man. I appreciate it. 341 people, 125 likes. Guys, smash the likes. Help get the video out there. Let's take a look at the bigger picture over here. So we are back right in this green channel. We talked about this on the channel. 41.6 is the 0.382 fib. Our 34.350 was the 0.5 fib. And then we have our golden pocket down here between 25 and 27. I still believe there's a damn good chance we come down to this being, looking at this Elliott wave count. Also, you can see in the daily, we are right on that trend line also. So we're in a pretty big spot right now for Bitcoin. We will see what happens here. We'll be back to 33K today. I don't know about today, but I do believe we'll go back down there. Retracing coming in 4 minutes. So anyways, let's look at that Elliott wave count here. I still believe we're in 4. Like I said, the only way 4 gets invalidated is if we break through the 47.1 before we go to these lower areas here. So if this is wave 4, this could be one of, remember, the 5th wave has to have 5. So if we go off of this here, 1, 2, we would have 3 down, 4 up, and then 5 down to our target. I still believe we're most likely headed this way. Gray, what's up, man? I smashed the like. Why not the rest of all of you? Yeah, take a second out, guys. Scroll down. If you need me to, I'll show you how. Go right down here on the video. You're watching the video. Hit that thumbs up right there. Make it blue. I'd appreciate it. All right, let's there's all 3 charts right next to each other. This is Litecoin on the right, Ethereum in the middle, Bitcoin on the left. And if you can see, when the EMA strategy, when the 21 crossed to 55, we opened and closed a candle below it, we got a huge drop. Same thing in Litecoin. Same thing, we got our EMA sell signal here. That is what we are going to get if Ethereum can not get above 26. If it doesn't close above 2,600 tomorrow, it will get the sell signal on Ethereum, also on the daily. I know everybody's really bullish right now. El Salvador, you know, all the hype. It's just hype, guys. Be careful. Like I said, unless we break this, this is going to be a big point. And right now, it's right around just say 38,000. And the next resistance after that, it's going to be up here at the 200 EMA if we do break up there. And then we'd be looking somewhere around the, actually this is going to move down now, somewhere around the 50,000. Although I don't see that. As you guys know, I think we're going to have another low before getting the bounce. I still think we're going to get to the mid 20s. We'll see. I could be wrong. Like I said, nobody knows everything. Thanks, Soul. I appreciate that, man. Michael Burrows, that was your 14,000th sub. Thanks, man. You've been around for a while. Hi, Savvy. Great show. Thanks for teaching us this at the same time. Right on, man. Please take a look at KSM chart. I may take a look at some charts. We'll see. It's late here. I don't want to stay on too awfully long, but we'll have a chat. But like I said, as of right now, let's just keep an eye on this trend line right there, that 3,800 area. Like I said, I am still short. I'm in the red, so let's see what happens here. I've been refreshing regularly, waiting for you to come on. Not sure what to do. Put in a short at 35.5. Yeah, as long as you're not high leverage, man. Remember, it's all about risk management. You gotta, when you put a trade in, nobody wins all your trades, but if you're managing your risk right, you figure in what you can lose. That's why you use stop losses. And you don't, one thing you never want to do is keep moving your stop losses. Once you place them, leave them. You usually put it there for a reason. That is one way to kill yourself in a trade. So be careful with that. Don't move your stops. And the people that tell you don't use stops, that's insane. No FOMO or no fudders, just cool, calm, collective. You are laying whale games. I'm playing whale games. Savvy, did you receive any notifications on Prime XBT? I use your link, but can't find where I put your code. Did it enter instantaneously? I don't know. I don't see that stuff. But what if you want to know? If you want to use my codes, if you watch the tutorial, it explains it in here. Go to my YouTube page down in the Prime XBT tutorial. It tells you where to put the promo codes in. Also, you can just contact them. They are quick to get back to people. There's the customer service chat. They'll tell you where to put in the codes. They tell you how to get there. Carl says, I think 30K is the floor. It may be. I don't think so, but it could be. Like I said, we're getting some pretty good divergence in the daily. We had all this bearish divergence here, and now we're even getting it right on the last high right here. Can I please show Ethereum? Yes. I'm only looking at Ethereum on the daily. Like I said, it's getting rejected at the 8 EMA right here. If we do close down around the 26,000 tomorrow, most likely that's going to be a sell signal on the daily. Let's take a look at that 3-day on Bitcoin also. The 3-day will be throwing a sell signal in a few days, possibly. The 2-day, we already got the 2-day sell. Yeah, we got the 2-day sell way back here, got this drop. So, yeah, it's still not looking. I don't think this pump is going to last. Again, I could be wrong, but there's nothing really telling me that this is real. Even if we did get one more push up all the way to 40, we're going to be in the oversold here. We'll see what happens. Or overbought, I'm sorry. Will Day, thanks for the super chat, man. I appreciate it. Don't forget to smash the likes, guys. 530 people in here. Scroll down and smash that like, please. Let me see something here. What's going on with this? Okay. Can you compare Bitcoin to DXY? We can take a look at the DXY. DXY does look like it is getting bullish here. As you can see, we are in between the 21 and the 13 EMA here. If we pop above here and get support, our next resistance is going to be the 55 EMA. This is on the daily, guys. The DXY is looking kind of bullish here. Look like we get another bounce up. We could be making a bear flag here, I suppose. It's possibly making a bear flag here. Maybe we'll come down and test this low again, but let's take a look at the Dow Jones. Again, Dow Jones is dropping. This is the daily. Had a bad day in the Dow. We are getting higher highs in the price action in the daily, lower highs in the RSI. I told you guys that was pretty bearish divergence. And remember, if the traditional markets tumble, Bitcoin will fall with them. That's how it works. Bitcoin is not decoupled from the traditional stock markets. Gold falls, silver falls, everything falls when traditional markets, except the DXY. People get into the dollar, the safe haven, like they always have. Regardless of what you're hearing, that's what happens until it doesn't. That's what always has happened. But anyways, here is gold. Lower highs in the price action on the daily here on these two big tops, and higher highs in the price action, hidden bearish divergence in a downtrend. Same thing. Gold's looking pretty bearish too, contrary to what I've been hearing. Silver, same thing. Silver is looking pretty bearish. This looks like a little bear flag forming in silver here. Looks like it'll probably come down to about 27 within the next couple days. This is the DXY overlaid on Bitcoin. Those of you that haven't seen it, every time the DXY hits a bottom, Bitcoin hits the top. Every time DXY hits a top, Bitcoin hits a bottom. Right here, Bitcoin topped, DXY bottomed. DXY top, Bitcoin bottomed. DXY bottomed, Bitcoin topped. It's happened like that for a long time. I don't see any reason for change there. As you guys know, I don't pay attention to the news. It's all in the charts. I truly believe that, and I've shown that over and over. Thanks, Paul. Smash the likes, guys. Half of you have smashed the likes, half of you have not. Go down under the video and hit that blue thumb. Well, it'll be gray. Make that thumb blue. All right, I'm going to get in the chat for a minute. Do you think traditional crash before September? Maybe. The thing that confuses me with that is if it does, then we wouldn't get this rally. But I think probably Bitcoin bottom here, maybe the Dow, and that stays up for a while. We get this rally, and the crash would be August or September if this is correct. Again, if we break this green trend line at any point, then we could be headed to new all-time highs. But until that point, this is still playing out exactly as expected in the daily. So, and they say when in doubt, zoom out. Well, everybody's talking about this rally being humongous. Let's take a look at it with, I mean, really, it's not very big. As you can see, this candle over here, we had much more volume. So there's not a whole lot of volume for the size of this candle here. Yeah, be careful. As you can see, like I said, well, this is the 2-day here. We need to go over the 1-day. What the hell was I doing? But yeah, even that, the candle before it wasn't that much volume, guys. Not a whole lot of volume there. And like I said, we're getting hidden bearish divergence in the daily. We have it all the way across like this, hidden bearish divergence. And the last two peaks right here just made hidden bearish divergence also. So why do the charts indicate anything? Is it because people watch the charts? That's one thing. I don't know. It's kind of weird. I've read some theories on it. But like, I've read theories that, you know, the big people, the elite, or, you know, the bankers or whoever's controlling everything, that they'll use the charts, you know, by what happens on the charts, they know when to put the news. So if they know they're going to dump, they'll have a news article or talk about something on the news like back in March of last year. Then they blame the crash on that, but really the crash happened right before the news came out because they have to have something to explain it. That's why I forget the guy's name. I can't think of it right now. Like I said, I'm kind of tired, but the guy that said, look it up, just put in, show me the charts, I'll tell you the news. And look, there was a guy in the 20s that came up with it, and he showed that, you know, everything that happens in the charts, you can see it before the news comes out. Very strange. Lots of selling volume, weak AF buying volume. Yeah, like I said, see what happens if we do break this trend line here. I'll be getting stopped out if we get above 38.2, actually 38.1. I'll be getting stopped out, but as of right now, I think I'm pretty safe still. It's a huge trap. Tomorrow will get liquidated. Possibly. I mean, you know, what better thing to have this pump with the El Salvador news? And really, El Salvador is so small, guys. My state has more money than El Salvador, so it's not really as big of a deal people are making out of it. And it's probably one of the most corrupt places you could ever be. So, and the people there don't even have banks or money. So, yeah. Savvy is not an alt trafficker. Yeah, we could see red tonight or tomorrow unless we break above this. Like I said, if we break this 3,800, we could possibly see some more upside to possibly the 4,000 to 41,000, and then we'd have to reevaluate there. But if we can't break above that 38, then yeah, I believe we'll break right back down in here. Do Bitfinex short mean anything? What do you mean, does it mean anything? Found you on BitBoy and loved your honesty. Following now. Thanks, Sky. I'll be on BitBoy again Friday. I'm going to be on the show, so make sure you guys tune in. And I will be doing a collaboration with Epic Sam. Check out his channel. He speaks in Korean on his channel, so if you do speak Korean, it's a good channel to check out. Definitely go give him a sub. Michael, I'm just going to say Michael. Thanks for the super chat. Great stuff as always, Savvy. Thanks for all you do. Thank you, man. I appreciate all the support you guys gave. Don't forget, guys, check out my wife's webpage, inkerimage.com. This is a great way to help support the channel. A lot of cool stuff on there. Just check it out. The links down below in the description, along with my affiliate links. Check out Prime XBT if you are interested in trading. You get a $200 bonus using my link below. Plus, Savvy 50 will get you 50% on top of whatever you deposit as a bonus. So if you put in 1 Bitcoin, you'll get a half Bitcoin bonus to use towards your margins. Savvy 25 will get you 25% off your fees. There is a tutorial down here. There is also a BYBIT tutorial. That link's down below also. But you can check out both tutorials on my page here. There's also some free short tutorials about EMAs, RSI, some other things. Totally free. Definitely check them out. And let's see where we're at. Still playing around in the same area. Discovered your channel a few days ago. You're amazing. Thanks, Jay. I appreciate that, man. Welcome to the channel, Evan. They have cell phones, no bank. How can they buy Bitcoin without a bank? Right. Pretty crazy. But like I said, I mean, it's great news to use to you know, pull people into a bear trap, if that is what this is. You see a huge head and shoulder on the daily. I mean, it looks like one, and I've talked about that, but we'll take a look at that in a second. Michael Grillo, do you think this pump has caused too many shorts getting liquidated? Has it caused by shorts getting liquidated? Probably. A short squeeze, I'm sure, helped this out, but we may see just the opposite, get long squeezes now because everybody's really bullish and they think El Salvador is going to save the world in Bitcoin now, but we'll see what happens. Third proverb, I'm a hodler. Oh, and Michael, thanks for the super chat. Third proverb, I'm a hodler. Should I sell part of my BTC and buy back when it dips? That's totally up to you. I'm not here to tell anybody what to do. I'm telling you what I see in the charts. Join the Discord, guys. It's free. It's down below in the description under the video. Totally free. Somewhere to go hang out, chat, learn about charting. There's a lot of good people in there. Definitely check it out. It's just so suspicious to see this pump. People were so sure everything was going to drop. The whales don't like that. What better than a pump? Create hopium, hope, then a big dump. It's usually how it happens. And they had a great story, you know, this morning to pump it off of. So they have a reason to say that's what the pump was. I mean, I don't know. Make up your own mind on that stuff, but I've seen it over and over and over and over again. The charts tell the news before it happens. What are your thoughts on Theta Fuel? Remember, guys, until I get in the new studio, I'm not going to be doing anything on alts. I will be. Like I said, if this plays out and you do like altcoins, this would be the time to buy. If we do get down to this bottom down here, it'd definitely be a great time to buy altcoins, buy Bitcoin, long Bitcoin, whatever. From the end of June till August or September. How long have you been trading? It's about 7 years now. Start out with penny stocks. 830 people, 410 likes. That's less than half of you hit the like button. Come on, guys. Would it make sense to draw a trend line between the two? Between the two what? Yeah, I'll be remaking my tutorials too. I'm going to make them a little more clear. I made them all in one night a few years back. I was super tired. But yeah, I'm going to make some more clear tutorials. Now I have a little more experience with editing videos too. I can make some better tutorials. I will do that. If Michael Burry is shorting the market, will probably play out like you say, imperfect timing on the 50K to the bear market. Yeah, it would make sense. It would make sense. Savvy, what was the indicator you said available for free on TradingView? That is the EMA strategy. The guy made it using what I talk about in this video. He actually made it for us in the Discord. But it's right here. If you go into indicators, go down to public library, and it's the EMA candle close strategy by X11 Joe. Make sure you hit a like on there too when you check it out. Again, never rely on just one indicator, but it is a pretty good indicator if you're using other indicators or other methods and they match up. It does pretty well. You just got to be patient. Max, just starting watching. I'm inspired to start watching charts. I made lots of mistakes listening to hype, and now I'm trying to recover. Yeah, man, just be patient. Don't put in more than you're willing to lose. And while you're learning, you can start with a fake account and then go on to a real account when you start being profitable in the fake account, and then you put a very small amount. Like, you can use most leverage exchanges for crypto. You can use as little as $1 to start, and then you start dealing with a little bit of emotion, and if you can start being profitable with that $1, then maybe move up to 10, and if you can be profitable with that. I was talking to a guy the other day that's lost quite a bit of money in the markets, and then he wants to put more in and try again. And I said, why don't you try just putting in $100? And it all depends on your financial situation, but he could afford to, I'm sure. I said, why don't you, he said he was going to put a certain amount in. I said, why don't you just start lower, like $100? If you can't trade that $100 up, then there's no need to put a bunch of money in until you learn and you become profitable. If you can't grow $100, you're definitely not going to be able to grow $100,000. So that's just something to think about. A lot of people don't talk about that stuff, but that's just real. Where would your next support be if it does fall back down? Same place, right at the bottom of that triangle. Right around here, the 55 EMA would line up with it, probably around 35.8, 35.850, depending on if, when, and where it hits. But that would make sense. There's a lot of confluence across here, so yeah, 38.5, somewhere in that range. A lot of you guys didn't buy the dip because of this guy, and now the guy continues to Roland, you obviously don't listen or pay attention. And you probably bought the dip at 60 grand, 55 grand, 50 grand. You guys, I don't know. Trolls crack me up, man. Miserable idiots. What's up, Savvy? Love the streams, man. Quick question. What do you think is going to happen to Bitcoin this month? That's what these videos been talking about, bud. I still think we're going to go see a lower low. I think we're still going to break this low. I mean, if you look at this as this was 4, and you could even count this as 1, 2, 3 right here. So let's take a look at it. Let's just say this is 1, 2 of 5 waves down for wave 5, right? Let's do some, put some Fibonacci retracements or Fibonacci extensions on here. So wave 3 would take us, wave 3 would take us all the way down to 24,000. If this is 1, 2, like this over here on the bigger wave, 1, 2, and then we got 3 down to the point 1.618, which we drew this out, put this target in way back in March. But if that happens, and this is the smaller 3 waves of the 5th, or smaller 5 waves of the 5th wave. Again, guys, apologize, I'm tired, but we would see something like this. Let's get this on here. This would be our 5th wave. This would be 1, 2, 3 down here to about 24, somewhere in that range, and then this could bounce anywhere. I'm not going to put the fibs up and measure it all out right now, but then getting us down to our target, possibly 22, and that would be the measured move from this drop over here, but we'll see what happens. Again, nothing to do until you get confirmation now, but yeah, everybody's really bullish right there, but if you look at this pump, really it's nothing. Take a look at this one, and then take a look at this one, and we see what happened after these ones, right? It's just getting smaller. Just another little small bear trap pump. That's all it looks like to me. So If you bought the dip, we'll see what happens. Lower low is what they're all saying, so I'll probably go opposite. Good luck, man. Nothing wrong with going with your own decisions. Put Wickoff template on 4 hours. Wickoff, if you're watching someone that's using Wickoff on 4 hours, that's not how. If you read up on Wickoff, it should be used on the daily up. That's it. Big players aren't going to play around in a 4-hour chart. What's a bear trap? It's a rally to get everybody bullish, to get everybody to long it, and then it'll turn around, liquidate everybody, and go lower. That's what a bear trap is. It traps all the bears up here that are buying, thinking it's going to go higher. John Walters, I like listening to trade channels. Too many hodl channels give you bad information. Learning how to make money on the way down is key. Exactly. You got the holders that want to buy the dip and then just they got to hope it keeps going up. Buy the dip, hope it keeps going up. Let me look at the daily real quick. This is kind of funny. All the way. Oops, this is the one I want. This is the one I want. But all right here, all the way. We heard this all the time at 60. We heard it here. Buy the dip, buy the dip. We heard it here. Buy the dip, buy the dip, buy the dip, buy the dip. Buy the dip. How did that work out for you? Not very well. Just be careful, guys. The guys that don't understand charts and just listen to the news and stuff, that news is meant to control your emotion. The stuff they put out there is meant to control your emotion. And we'll see how this El Salvador news works out. I think it was a great opportunity for them to trap a bunch of people in here and we go lower. That's just my opinion. Remember, guys, none of this is financial advice. I'm telling you what I'm seeing. Which is the best platform for futures? My favorite's Prime XBT. Liquidation of the shorts is a bear trap. That's a bear trap. This, I believe, is a bull trap. But yeah, bear trap. That's what they'll probably call this, a bear trap. But I don't think it's a bear trap. We still got declining volume, and that's a huge green candle. That should have more volume than that. We still have just nothing but declining volume. Are you seeing bearish divergence on the 1 hour? I don't know. I'm not looking at the 1 hour. Let's go into the 1 hour and see. Pull up the 1 hour chart and see what we got. We did have the EMA buy signal here, so if you guys are using that strategy, you probably did pretty well off this little pump here. And yes, nope. If we go all the way over to this peak over here, then yes, we're getting higher highs and lower highs. But yeah, it looks like it could turn around here and go the other way easily. Oh yeah, in the smaller, yeah, I see what you're talking about right here. Let's zoom into that a little bit. Yes, that is bearish divergence. That's regular bearish divergence. Right here, we get higher highs in the price action, lower highs in the RSI. That is bearish divergence. But remember, if it only bounces back down to, say, the 36,000, it can make bullish divergence right here also. So watch for that. The hourly, I mean, it's good if you're scalping, but I like to stick with 4 hours and up. I've mentioned that a lot of times on this channel. Make sure you smash the likes, guys. If you're new here, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Hello, my American brother. Love what you do. Thank you. Can you please show how to set up those price red boxes you use? What are you talking about? These here? All that is you go into your tools here. You'll see it's in the text. If you go in the text, if you hit the little tab on the side, it pulls up. You can put price labels, price notes, balloons, whatever you want. What up, Mr. T? Bro, what's the indicator name based on your strategy? EMA strat. It's this right here. It's the EMA. Go into public library. It's the EMA candle close strategy by X11 Joe. Just out of curiosity, how much down after August and September? We have to see how it plays out. It's speculation right now, but if it does play out like this, we could be seeing a sub $10,000 Bitcoin by the beginning of next year, after a rally up to 50 to 55,000. And everybody says that's crazy, but everybody said this was crazy too. In March, on exactly March 24th, you can watch the video. We were right here at about $53,000, and I said we would probably top out, and I drew this exact line in. I haven't changed it. That's why I kept this chart here. I said we'd probably top out at 63.64, and I drew this blue line, and that's exactly what we did. But everybody laughed up here and was screaming, buy the dip, because they're so smart. You should write a frequently asked question in the description. I'm just going to say, if I've already mentioned it in this video, you're going to have to go back and watch the damn whole video. After wick off, what then? Well, a lot of people are expecting to see accumulation here, which it could be. I'm not saying it's not, but I believe we're getting redistribution and we're going to get that other leg down. That is what I believe. And that is based on the Elliott wave count matching up also. Sub 10,000, those fighting words. Hey man, it's just what I'm seeing, brother. David Bias, go back, watch the whole video, please. I've answered the same questions over and over and over and over. You should write a biography. All right, guys, too many of the same questions being asked. Like I said, just wanted to get a quick video on here, give you my thoughts. If you are just joining in, watch from the beginning. I gave my thoughts. Good luck, everybody. Have a great night. Be safe. Trade safe. Use risk management. Don't over leverage. Use your stop losses. Don't put in more than you're willing to lose, and everything will be good. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. I appreciate it, but it is late. I am tired. I will see you in the morning.